Yo, so here's the video we've been talking about from a new rider's perspective. We're going to be going over some things that I got to get done on the bike before the race. We got a couple days till, and so yeah, it looks like it's going to be a good one so far. Got a little bit of they posted a little bit of the track, so we can get an idea on that. But anyway, here's what we're working with. We got a new chain. It's going to go on. This one does have the O-rings on it, which will be a lot better than what I was working with. Some new brake pads because, well, as you guys saw, my other ones, they're kind of shot, and we also forgot to take it to the car wash per usual. So we're gonna have to poke a little bit of that out with a screwdriver, but it'll be all right. So we're gonna go over some of that, which I may time lapse a lot of it. We got some chain lube also because I'm not the greatest about keeping up with that. We're gonna throw all this new stuff on and get a couple other little things fixed, and yeah, then hopefully we can just jump to the racing. It'll be a lot better. All right, let's get started on this. So we're gonna start with the brake pads. We'll probably just time lapse most of that. But we're going to pull the cover off, pull the caliper off, replace the brake pads, which hopefully, wait, actually, I don't know if I'll have to pull the caliper off. I just be able to pull them off here. I've never changed brakes before, so new rider's perspective. Here we go. Alright, so we're running into a couple issues. For one, I'm going to have to cut this chain off because the last time I got myself out of a pinch was when the master link broke. So instead of replacing the master link, which I didn't have time to get another one, I welded it. So it's kind of stuck on here. So we're going to have to cut this one off. And then if you want to switch over to this side, the brake pads are completely seized in there. So I don't know what we're going to do about that, but it is stuck. So, yeah, we'll cut that chain off. We'll pull this tire off, get the caliper off, and mess with it then. Maybe then we can get something in here and break it loose, or maybe get something to work. I'm not too sure, but we'll figure it out. All right, back to the time lapse. All right, so hang on, before we go to the time lapse, I did remember something that did come with this chain, and that would actually help quite a bit. I'm glad I remembered it before I got a grinder out and started cutting on stuff. I really love the packaging on this, though. I will say that. This is nice packaging. I don't even know what brand this is, if it's a good brand or what, but yeah. Seems pretty nice to me. And look what it came with. So glad I remembered this. All the stuff to just take the chain apart. Imagine that. All right, back to this side. And now, back to the time lapse. All right, so we got that chain broke loose. Thankfully, I bought a chain with a chain breaker in it. Also, just realized this chain did have O-rings in it. It is just a very old chain and has been through a lot. But, chain's loose. So we're just one step closer. We're not going to look at the sprockets. Don't show the sprockets. Do you guys need to subscribe right now so I'll have the money to buy parts? Alright. Including sprockets that is well needed. But the old chain is off. And I would say that's a pretty old, stiff, nasty chain. Just me personally. Do a little bit of a side bend test on it. Is that very straight, Hannah? Is that very straight sideways? I didn't figure. Alright, back to the time lapse. Get the rest of this done. Alright, so I got the pin out. This was a major headache, and when it did break loose, I thought I broke it. So just about had a heart attack there. Won't be able to get one in time for the race. Probably should have started on this. So for all you other new riders out there, start your little projects like this sooner, because the simple stuck, what would this even be? Some kind of rod that holds the brake pads in. Simple something like that working on it a day or two before the race and you can't get in time, completely mess you up. Also, here's the brake pads, in case you guys was wondering. So I got mud stuck in behind them and behind this one where the piston was pushing, and it just held it shut when I hit the brakes. Then I hit the brakes again, went in a little further, held it in again, and that whole thing is packed with mud. So mud races, not the greatest thing ever, but all right. Back to the time lapse. Let's get this stupid thing taken care of. Alright, so we got the rear brake pads changed. We're going to put the tire on, put the new chain on, then we'll go to the front ones, get a couple other things tidied up and fixed and whatnot. We'll just jump ahead. I'll just get past all this, or we'll just get it done like a snap of a finger. Do that transition, I'll do that. That'll probably be a lot quicker, a lot less work for you guys and having to sit and watch. So we'll just jump ahead. Alright, so right now, all this is just a part. Got a lot of issues. See that? And just like that, my chain is gone. I don't know where it's at. Or my brake pads. Actually, hang on just a second. Come over here. Boom. New brake pads. Boom. New chain. Also, I don't know. Hang on. Come back this way. Come back this way for a second. Whoever that is, whoever sells the chains, came with a chain breaker and 2 extra master links. So, whoever that is, you might check them out if you need a new chain. They got some nice chains. Also, love the packaging on these things. Oh, but anyway. And then, come this way. They look a lot better than this. This is what they was running on. So we got new brake pads. I got this fixed. If you saw the short, this was completely floppy and popped right off. Got it fixed off camera also. Another thing that I remembered that happened in the race 2 weeks ago. I got done and this whole thing is completely popped out. Ow! I think I'm just gonna leave it because it might get broke again. Alright, and then we'll go over a couple things on this bike that I would recommend getting for beginners that I didn't get. Also based on your area or what kind of race you're doing. So like, for one, a pipe cover or guard, whatever you want to say. I had one coming and then they didn't send it. Not sure what happened, but I'm getting one now. It should be coming in, if not in time. The one I'm doing isn't a terrible one that involves a lot of rocks or anything's gonna break it, so I'm not too worried about it right now. Guards for your rotors, I believe is what those are. The front one, definitely, because that's going to get smacked around quite a bit. Haven't had an issue, but I also have extras on standby, along with the back one, which I do have a guard for it down here. And then caliper guards, I'd recommend those. I did crack my, what is this, clutch cover? I did crack that. Not this one, this is a new one. But the other one I did bust. I would recommend getting a cover, which would bolt into here. The same bolts that bolt on your cover. I'd recommend getting that. And bark busters. Definitely bark busters. As you can see, I have hit a few trees with mine throughout the days. Blakely, what does it matter? So, I'd recommend getting those. But anyway, that's it. We got all the good stuff on. And now, I'll pick you guys up when we go racing. Alright. And just like that, it is race day. We're getting our bike ready. And I'm tired. It's like 6 something in the morning. I'm not too sure. Getting the bike ready, topping off some fluids. Gonna load the bike up, grab our gear, and yeah, we'll be heading up that way. So then I'll get back with you guys. Also, pipe board came in. If you guys want to see that. I'm sorry, I'm shaky. It is early. I'm tired. And I don't know if I want to be doing this right now, to be honest with you. But that's how it goes sometimes. Probably should have had all this done last night. But I was actually picking up a bike last night. And you guys will see that eventually. Not in this video, but eventually. Catch you at the race. All right. I need to stop saying I'll pick you guys up at the race because we're not at the race yet. But we're heading that way. Finally, I don't have a bike because obviously I'm in a car, and my bike's not fitting in a car. It's kind of straightforward, I guess. We are running a little late. Sign up started what 7? It is 7:30. Riders meeting is at 8:45. We are roughly 30 minutes away. So not late, but not as early as I'd like to be to get everything ready, and myself ready. But we are heading that way. We got to make a couple of pit stops on our way, but we'll get there eventually. Well, I figured this would be a good time to go over like some stuff that you guys might keep in mind that I didn't really keep in mind as a new rider. For one, a ramp to load your bike up. I loaded my bike in the truck by myself this morning without any help, and that sucked. Get a ramp. They're not very much at all, you know. I mean, they're enough, but they help more than they don't. So, yeah, get a ramp and a stand. Stands are nice. Instead of using a bucket. Be on time. Make sure you have everything up to schedule because I didn't want to mess with mine last night. I didn't want to load it up. I was like, just get up a little extra early, do it in the morning. Well, when you get up and you're half asleep, trying to load everything up and get everything ready and trying not to forget anything, and there's a lot of things you can forget, it's not the funnest thing in the world. And it kind of makes it a little bit worse, but we're going. We finally got it. But keep that in mind. Be on time, be on schedule, make sure you have everything ready the day before, unless it's a later race, then whatever. But if it's an early race and you got to get up early, just have everything ready the night before. It's so much easier. Anything else? Take him up at the race. He has to see the bike and everything and kind of show stuff up at the race, whatnot. But shows that made no sense. Anyway, it's early. This time, might catch you at the race. I don't know. We'll see. Catch what I catch you. So we are at the race, and it is raining, and my bike's not here, and I still have to get signed up. So, yeah, we're running a little behind. Dad's running a little behind with the bike. It's raining. This is going to suck, and we're also going to be running right up against the river. So, yeah, it's going to suck. I'll pop up that track somewhere in this area. Maybe over here. I don't know. I'll pop a picture of the track before we're going to be running. Also, the pictures that I mentioned in the short that I'd be posting about the other race, how muddy it was, which I'm hoping this is not going to be that way. I will pop up a couple pictures of that also. So Joseph, when you are editing this, pop up some pictures. Alright, I'm going to go sign up and get everything ready whenever Dad gets here, I guess. It's going to be a long day. I can already tell. And this is usually where, as a new rider, you're going to start getting nervous. When you get here, you see everybody else, see all the bikes, everything's getting close to time. Keep the mindset of just go out there and ride. Just have fun. It's when you get in your head that I'm going to win, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to try my best. That's where you start getting nervous, thinking something's going to mess up. If something messes up on your bike, well, it happens. Okay. If you end up not finishing, that happens. But keep the mindset of just going out there, having fun, not going to give it, too much, which if you have the mindset of I do, like I do, you're going to think that, and you're going to go out there and give 110% and absolutely yourself. So it's just how it is. But keep the mindset of I'm just going to go out and have fun, and that'll make it a lot better. But anyway, I'm going to get signed up, go stand out in the rain for a minute while I do so. And yeah, I guess I could just talk about it now. So sign up is simple. You'll go to a sign up trailer. You will get a card. You'll put your information on it. If you're a new rider, it'll be a sportsman amateur or C class or however you want to put it. Then they have like in the sportsman, they have like 35 plus, 65 plus, for older people, whatnot. And not calling you guys old, just get that out of the way. But yeah, no, you'll fill out all that, put your information on there, the kind of bike you're riding, the make and model of it, whatnot. If it's your second race,
of the season or of that year or whatever, they should have your card with your information on it. If it's the same, you just hand them the same card. So it's that simple. Then they'll give you stickers to put on your bike, like the 225 that you've seen on my bike. And yeah, that's all there is to it. It's really not that hard. They will put a transponder on your helmet, and you'll have to pay for that. It's a one-time thing. After you do that, they will be able to use the same one. Like mine, it is 3 years old. I've been using the same one, so you can use the same one. You just have to buy it one time. But anyway, I'm gonna go sign up, stand out in the rain, and I'll catch you guys when my bike gets here. We'll go over that and how exciting that is. All right, I'll be right back. All right, so we went out for practice. Practice was good. It's a decent track, a lot of rough spots, a couple little ledges you don't want to drive off of. Also went out in my Tenny runners. You don't want to do that either. Forgot my boots. Hopefully they'll be here pretty soon. I had my brother bringing them, so we'll see. Let me see that. We'll go over the bike. It's a little muddy out there. Not bad. Nothing too insane. Here. Nothing like it was last time anyway. So that's nice. But no, one thing, especially for the newer riders, practice. Take your practice and use it. Use it. Make sure you have all your stuff. Okay, that's number one. That's part of getting ready the night before. I talked about that. And then take your practice and use that to find everything that you need work on. It's going to be harder for you. It's going to be easy. Find your way around it. Find your way over it, under it, however you got to do it. Figure that out in the practice. Utilize that practice as much as you can. Here's the start where we're going to be starting. Show that. A lot of the bikes are lining up there to practice. I just got done with mine. I was one of the first few people out there. And then they have the different lines, sportsman, amateur, in the back. That's where a lot of the new riders, or where the new riders would be. Anyway, good practice. I guess we'll wait for the race. Hopefully my boots get here in time. And yeah, we'll see how I do. But it's going to be a 2 race, 30 minutes each. And yeah, we'll see how I do. I'll get back with you guys, let you know. Alright. Got all the ACAS class people lining up. And probably getting ready to start here pretty soon. I'll get a video that starts. Alright, here's the dead start for the sportsman expert. 15 seconds. Green flag will be by the guy in the green.
Alright, it's loud out there. I'm shaky. I'm soaked in sweat. Just finished my first race. You guys probably saw the start, couple passes. I got, I think, 4th in the hole. I think, 4th. And the next one's going again. Then I got another race. You guys will see that here in a minute. Man, it was rough out there. Oh. Can't hear a whole lot because of all of them that's about to start, and I don't have my mic. Oh, that was a wild race. Very rough. Got 4th in the hole, passed a lot of people. But I had people in front of me that started already, so it wouldn't really matter. But sorry, that wouldn't turn sideways. Anyway, yeah, no, it was rough. Good race though, a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. But we got another race. You guys see the start of that, and yeah, I don't know. I'm dying. I'm going to something to drink, and then see me at my next race. It's the next race about to start.
At least she's a real content, baby. You just take her along with everything you do.
Yeah, I took a baby. I'm done. I'm done.
He's taking you.
Alright, in the next class.
Did they start lining up after these?
No. We go after they finish. Jason, watch out. Alright, in the 3rd class. This is the, what is it, sportsman schoolboy?
Alright, baby, run over now.
Nah, you gets a flag. But that wasn't me. Yeah.
Remember where they come? Let's just ask them window over.
Alright, so I'm on my way to an iPod, I don't care. Alright, we're leaving. We left the race. It's hot. I did not even want to record. I wanted to load the bike up and get out of there after that race. So you guys saw I had 2 races. Both the races get combined into your score, what you got, what you placed, whatever. And turned out pretty good. Very, very rough track. A lot of bad sections that you had to fight with, but really good race. A lot of good racers out there in my class. And I got, let me see. The first race, I was what in the hole? 4. I was 4th in the hole the first race. Second race, I was a little bit further back. I wasn't doing near as good. And
that one really mattered a lot to get your score up. So people was really getting after it. That and also have Kickstart. So for new beginners, if you ain't bought your bike yet and you're still wanting to get one with an electric start, please. It'll make your life a lot better. Played it over a few times in the first race, but got right back on. I mean, in a matter of seconds. Like, people right behind me didn't even have time to pass. So, did pretty good on that. Second race, didn't lay it over at all. Did pretty good on that one. It got rutted up real bad after the pros and things went in between. So, that made it pretty bad, but that was a good race. So, advice for you guys. For one, start out slow. Let everybody else get burnt out. Stay pacing people. Find somebody that is kind of slow, kind of fast, just around your average speed. Pace them where you're not too uncomfortable, but you're burning a little bit. You're not hurting too bad. Keep that steady, and then once they start to get wore out, they're going to slow down. You're going to pass them. Like, just keep doing that constantly, and that's usually what will help you. So, like, my first lap was, 10 minutes, down to, like, the second lap was 9 minutes, 30 seconds, down to the next one was, like, 9 minutes. So, instead of getting burnt out like everybody else does and their lap time slows down, my lap time was speeding up. So that's where I was doing my passing and making up ground and things like that. So try to do that. That's some good advice. Make sure you have all your stuff. I did get my boots. I wore my boots, not in practice. I actually wore tennis shoes in practice, which sucked, but it happens. So make sure you have all your stuff, all the guards that you need to keep your bike safe, keep it from getting broke or anything. We had some big rocks out there, and one bad turn, catching a rotor on it, a pipe, anything. Like, you could have ended the race in a matter of seconds. So there's a little more advice, but it was a good race. So wasn't too bad. Pretty proud of it for as hard as I tried. But yeah, whenever I get the overall, whenever they post it on their website and whatnot, I will do a short posting the overall and things like that. But it was a good race. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you want to get into racing, if you like racing, or you like this video, or if you like anything at all, just subscribe. I don't care what it is. You could like honey buns, subscribe. But no, it was a good race and had a lot of fun. Hannah, what did you think? Hang on.
It was good, and he done really
Put
good.
it on your face.
No.
What are you doing? What'd you think of it?
It was all right.
Was you nervous?
I did get nervous quite a few times. He wasn't coming through, and I was getting nervous.
I just got slow and old. So, there goes the mic. All right. Hold on.
It was hot. It was hot.
Yes. Yes, it was, Hannah. Sitting there was terrible, wasn't it?
It was awful.
No, it was a lot of fun. I encourage everybody that sees this video, everybody that watches the video, get into racing. If you are in good enough shape to do so, me, I have medical problems and whatnot, and I still do it. Stuff with my heart and breathing, and really it's a whole combined issue that I have. I still do it, but I don't push myself over the limit. So I find a sweet spot for me, and that's how I do it. So I encourage a lot of you guys, unless you're physically not capable of doing it, I suggest do it. It's a lot of fun, especially for people that are getting older or in worse shape. Do it. Get it out of your system. Have some fun. But yeah, it was a good time. I appreciate every one of you for watching. And like, subscribe. And we have some more videos coming up.
Subscribe, you can get a honey bun.
If you subscribe, you will not get a honey bun, because I'm not going to say that, because then you guys won't want to start racing. After racing, you're broke. I'm just going to say it. But anyway, subscribe so I'm not broke no more. All right. Appreciate you guys. Catch you on the next one. Love yous.